Striker Scorpion 82 is now sponsored by Warhammer Combat Cards, a card battle game featuring your favourite Citadel miniatures from the 40k universe. Build your army decks, dominate opponents in player versus player action, collect and upgrade cards to fit your strategy, improve their power and unlock unique traits. Choose from all 40k factions, take part in campaigns based on iconic 40k battles, rise to the top of the leaderboard and win glory. Free to download and play, link is in the video description below or on the channel homepage, and by using the unique link it helps support the channel. Thanks and enjoy the game. Right, welcome to another episode of Warhammer 40,000. It's 2000 points, Deathwatch, Space Marines versus Gut Rippers, Orks. Right, so welcome to this 2000 points game, Orks versus Deathwatch. Aaron Allen's going to run his Deathwatch force. It'll be the third game for them in our Season 8 battle reports. And there's a bit of an overbalance of Imperial armies, so some Xenos and Chaos armies will stand in just so these Imperial armies can get their games done for our Season 8 league. Each army is playing 3 games each. This is the third game for the Deathwatch. Orks have already finished their 3 games. They're just going to stand in here as an opponent for Aaron's force. So before I run through the list, just mention the patrons at gold level. So they get their names shouted out at the beginning of all of our battle reports. Alex Stillwell, Andrew Swan, Marcus Anthony, Luke Schwengel, Nathan Scrazuti, Nicholas Lucas, Patrick McPherson, Paul Cook, Will Wright, and Zachary Silton. Massive thanks to all of those supporting at gold level. You can check out the end credits for those supporting at silver level, and thanks also to those supporting at bronze. And all the proceeds on the Striker Scorpion 82 Patreon page go straight to my local War Games Club, SSWG, and they use the funds to create terrain projects for us to feature in our games. So that support is very, very much appreciated by myself and also all the members at the club. It's good to see these local clubs keep going. So the Orks then, this motley crew, I'm going to run them as a battalion and also a spearhead detachment as well. Each detachment is going to take a different clan culture. I'll just explain that as we go along. But first of all, the larger part of the army here is a battalion. Going to go for Goths with this one. So 6s rolled in close combat will pop extra attacks. So first of all is the customized war boss here. It's Gut Ripper. So I've given him, paid the points for a Power Claw, just a regular shooter on him as well. But the Warlord trait is brutal but cunning, so +1 damage on the charge if he was charged or heroically intervenes. And then he gets to reroll all of his hit rolls as well. Then combining that with the relic, the Killer Claw, which is reroll wounds, there's no minus to hit, and it's a straight 3 damage as well. So on the charge, if he is charged or heroically intervenes, it's 4 damage with Gut Ripper. Then I've paid an extra command point, spent a good number of command points here on this list pre-game, just to boost the army as much as possible. So an extra command point being spent on the biggest boss, and that gives Gut Ripper a vital 4+ invuln save, an extra wound, and also an extra attack as well. It also has an attack squig just there. So that's the first HQ. Then I've taken a Weird Boy. I've upgraded, spent another command point and upgraded him to a Warp Head, so he can manifest 2 powers. Fists of Gork, which is extra attacks and extra strength for a model nearby, namely Gut Ripper most of the time, and then Warpath as well, +1 attack to a unit nearby as well as the regular Smite. Then what used to be the War Boss on the bike, going to take as a Death Killer War Trike now from the current codex. That's Zog. It's the Forge World model here being used to represent the Death Killer War Trike. I've given him a relic. It's the Lucky Stick. It's reroll hit rolls and wound rolls, and then character units within 6 inches get +1 to the hit rolls as well. Then on to troops choices, just to make up this battalion. 3 units of boys, 3 units of 10, all armed with sluggers and choppers, and a big chopper for each of the knobs. They're all mechanised inside trucks, and each truck has a big shooter. Then on to elites, I have as a Pain Boy with a Grot Orderly and a Power Claw for him, that's Gut Stitcher. Then the Mega Knobs. Just over there's 4 of them. Killsaw Car with the 2 Killsaws, and the rest are armed with custom shooters and power claws for that unit 4. So then for heavy support is the Bonebreaker Battle Wagon, Death Roller for that, as 3 big shooters, Grot Riggers, and a Kill Cannon on top of that also. So that makes up most of the force. That's the battalion. Then the Spearhead, and this is mostly for firepower support. The HQ choice is a Big Mech with custom force field, just this model here. That's Napoleon Git Smasher. The culture is, or the subculture is Boom Boys. So rocket weapons, that's going to be the Tank Busters and the Deathcopters as well. It's +1 strength and a further AP -1 from armor saves as well, so AP -3 and strength 9. So Tank Busters then, 2 units of 8, all armed with rockets. They're mechanised, so both inside trucks with big shooters. Then fast attack, 2 Deathcopters, separate units, so units of 1 with the copter rockets. And then to make up the Spearhead, the 3 heavy supports required, unit of 2 and 2 units of 1 of the mech guns, and they're all equipped with the custom mega cannons. So they've got crew, and that makes up the Spearhead detachment. So that's the list for the Orks. They have done well. I think they're actually through in the league, so we'll hope to see them again as we get very close now to the knockout stages of our Season 8 battle reports. So exciting times ahead. Once all the league games are done, which are very close to finishing, then we'll go on to the knockout stage. Armies facing off against each other, and it's sudden death. So it's one army goes through, and the other's knocked out in the final stages until we get to the season final. And as mentioned before, the way you're running it, battle reports for our Season 8 league, about half of them are on YouTube, half of them are over on the Plus channel. So if you want to catch all the action, then be sure to check out the Striking Scorpion 82 Plus website. So that's the list for the Orks. We'll take a look now and see what Aaron Allen has for his Deathwatch army. It's Orks with nothing to lose here. That's perhaps when they're the most dangerous. But the same for Aaron Allen's Deathwatch. They've played 2 games so far and they haven't won, so it looks like they're not going to go through here. So Space Marines playing for pride, and that can be when Space Marines are at their most dangerous as well. We'll take a look and see what Aaron Allen has brought along for his Deathwatch army. Alright, so 2,000 points of Deathwatch here. So it's the new FAQ, updated points and rules we're going to use here for the Deathwatch in this game. We'll let Aaron Allen run through his list.
Okay, so this is my 2,000 points of Deathwatch. It's a battalion detachment. My 2 HQ choices are a Watchmaster and Watch Captain Artemis. Then I have 3 units of veterans as my troops choices. There are 5 Storm Shields in each. There's a Thunderhammer in each, 4 Storm Bolters and 2 Deathwatch Frag Cannons. Then I have 2 units of aggressors and a Venerable Dreadnought with Assault Cannon, Dreadnought Close Combat Weapon. Then in the flyer slots I have 2 Corvus Black Stars with Hurricane Bolters, Auspex Arrays, Twin Assault Cannons and Storm Strike Missiles. And then I have a Land Raider, 2 Twin Las Cannons, Heavy Bolter, Storm Bolter and Hunter Killer Missile. And that is my 2,000 points of Deathwatch.
So that's Aaron's list. So updated rules here. So FAQ, the main change obviously is the Marines, the regular Marines going up to 2 wounds each. The Storm Shields, a major impact on this list. +1 to armor save, which is an interesting twist. And then it's 4+ invuln to save instead of a 3+. So the protection's still there here, but the rules changed. Aaron will probably miss the 3+ invuln save, but the +1 regular save will be useful for sure. And the 2 wounds each should add some nice resilience here to his veteran squads. The overall, so we think, is that Stormbolters here, they're not listed anymore for benefiting from the special issue ammunition rule here. It's just regular firepower available from them. But that's Aaron's list here. We'll go on to scenario and deployment now for this battle. All right, so we have a scenario here, randomly determined from the Grand Tournament 2020 book. Strike Force size games, it's battle lines. Deployment looks something like this. So Orks deploying at this end of the table, just marked out by the red dice. And then Aaron's Deathwatch deploying at 18 inches in here, marked by the orange dice. There's 4 objectives on the table. So there's 2 in no man's land. One just here and then one just the other side, just marked in green. The Ork home objective is just tucked in here, and then the Deathwatch home objective is just in between the AdMech terrain. So take and hold, 5 points. This is primary objective, 5 points available for holding 1 or more objectives, another 5 points for 2 or more, and then another 5 points if you control more objectives than the opponent. For secondary objectives, both of us have gone for vital ground. It's the one that's specific to this mission. So if you control at the end of your command phase, really the start of the turn, if you control the opponent's objective, then that is worth 3 points. And then also if you control either of the central objectives, they're worth 2 points each. So a potential of 7 points available at the start of the command phase. So both of us have gone for that one. So it's going to be a real fight over the objectives here in this game. Then both of us have gone for engage in all fronts. So that's control of table quarters. So board control will be vital in this fight as well. And then both of us have gone for bring it down also. So points available for the Orks if they can destroy the 2 flyers, the Dreadnought and the Land Raider. And then it is the common sense choice here to take that secondary against the Orks. Loads of vehicles, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So tons of points available for that secondary as well. So that's secondary objectives chosen. The mission is set here. We'll go on to deployment, start alternating placing units on the board. Right, just to mention the battle mat and terrain that we're using in this game. The battle mat is by gamemat.eu. So 6x4 in size. For this size game of 40k, we just mark the edge, the boundary here with some pipes and so on, just to get that 5-foot wide table. And then the terrain that we're using, I've blended it in and painted it up to match in my Games Workshop AdMech terrain. This terrain set here is from gamemat.eu as well. It's their industrial terrain set. So those buildings here, that large building across the other side, these containers, the green boxes as well, is all gamemat.eu pre-painted terrain. So it comes through like this. I've done my own sort of colour scheme, just added on top quickly, just to blend it in with my AdMech terrain set. But you can check out gamemat.eu for your suppliers of battle mats and also pre-painted terrain available from them as well. Alright, so deployment's done for both sides. So Deathwatch first of all, 2 Corvus Black Stars going in each of the corners. Then on the right hand side here, this force that's set to move up the road. Watch Captain Artemis. In front is the 1st Veteran Squad. Next to them to provide some support is a unit of Aggressors. Land Raider just behind. Then on the home objective is the 2nd unit of veterans, and then across on the other side is unit of veterans. The Dreadnought's just next to them, the Watch Master, and then also the 2nd unit of Aggressors as well. So holding the central ground, splitting the 2 forces here, both look set to push up the 2 roads here towards the Ork position. Deathwatch have to be aggressive. They can't just hang on to their home objective. They've got to go after the middle ground. Same for the Orks. They have to go after the middle ground as well. So similar in a way to the Deathwatch. The main guns, the grand battery is set up on the home objective. Unit of 2 and the 2 units of 1. They all become individual units once the game gets going. Anyway, Napoleon gets smashes with them, all protecting all of them with the 5+ invuln save for the custom force field. Just on anti-flyer ambush patrol here is a unit of boys inside the truck on the home objective as well. Then 2 flanking forces for the Orks. On this side, the 2 units of tank busters working together, a truck full of boys and also one of the Deathcopters, and then around the other side the rest of the Ork attacking force. So around this side of the battlefield is Gut Ripper. Inside there is the Meganobs, Gut Ripper inside the Bonebreaker, Gut Stitcher, the Pain Boy, and then also the Weird Boy is in there as well. Zog is with them, so a lot of the HQs are working together on this flank. 1 Deathcopter and a unit of boys inside the truck as well. So that's deployment done for both sides. Alright, so deployment's finished. Here, we're ready to make a start, pick up some dice, or 1 dice, and decide who will go first. Here, I think both sides will be happy to go first, but it's all down to the dice roll. So, thank you very much. Aaron's the polite Imperial player. We rolled a 4. It's beatable. No, a 3. Okay, so Orks will choose, but surely there is no choice for them. They'll go first here in this fight. Gives us a chance to move out and to let loose with some of our firepower. So turn 1 coming up, it will be the Orks that start this fight. Alright, so movement done for the Orks here. It's been a rush to claim the objectives. You may have noticed here the objectives have changed. Just arrived in the post as we were starting the turn is the new objective markers here. So they're the official size 40mm round objective markers here, so we've swapped those out. It's not available quite yet at the time of this battle report going live, but I hope to make an announcement soon. If you'd like a set, then hopefully they'll become available soon. But new objective markers here. Just positioned around the board. Orks have claimed this one. So Deathcopter's moved on. Truck with the boys inside. 2 tank buster squads inside their transports have moved out. So comment on the previous game for the Orks, talking about abilities. So according to the rulebook, you can't use any abilities whilst inside the transport. So we reckon it's going to affect the Orks quite seriously here. Daka is an ability. Tank Hunters is an ability. So that really is going to affect these. No rerolls against vehicles, no 6s popping extra shots whilst inside the transports. Now, if that's wrong, let us know in the comment section, but it appears, we reckon we're going to switch to that position now where those abilities can't be used whilst the Orks are inside their transports. So really these need to become ambush units where the infantry squads or tank buster squads need to disembark. Then they'll get all their bonuses. But the downside of that is it will make them more vulnerable to enemy firepower. But anyway, these two have moved out, both going 12 inches. Then the guns have remained exactly where they are. Napoleon Gitsmasher remains where he is, and the truck with the Ork boys at the back remains where it is as well. Happy to sit where they are, nicely in range with their firepower. So over on this flank, it's moved out here with gut rippers of the transport. Not going too crazy with these. A lot of firepower to try and deal with. Try and soften up the Deathwatch here at this early stage. Deathcopter and boys grabbing this objective just to put some pressure on the Deathwatch here, and then Zog's move through, trying to protect him at this point of the Deathkiller war trike. That's movement done for the Orks. No psychic phase. The weird boys inside the transport. So we'll go straight on to shooting next. Okay, so shooting phase then, our effect is going to be quite limited now, with our abilities being stopped whilst we're inside the transport. We're going to fire anyway, so we're going to fire from here, 8 tank buster shots, out of range of the vehicles, so we're going to put them into the aggressors, and it's going to be 5s for hits here. So 2 hits come through, we don't get the extra attack, and no rerolls. So 2 come through, I'm going to try and wound, here on toughness 5, aren't they? Yeah, 3s to wound. So 2 come through, AP minus 3 here, so 6s. No, 3 damage a time. 2 dead, ouch, 2 aggressors destroyed here. Orks don't care about the rules limitations, they fire with their rockets anyway, and that's quite a nasty blow here. We'll fire the copter rockets, so I'm going to try and finish that aggressor off here with copter rocket shots. So 2 5s, 2 hits, nice. 3s to wound, 2 wounds. These are minus 3 as well. No, destroyed. This is good shooting from the Orks here. They've been training, and they're determined to hang on to these new shiny objectives here. So good results so far. Right, so next, this tank buster squad, 8 shots. Tough choice. We can go into the Land Raider. Or we can go into the flyer. I'll maybe go for the flyer here with this tank buster squad. So it will be, it's going to be 6, isn't it? There's 2. 3s to wound, strength 9. 2 2s. No, not command reroll, so we'll leave it at that. So 0 impact from them. So that's firepower from here. Now we've got some trucks actually to shoot here. So we'll start putting their firepower across here into the infantry. Okay, so we can see with all of these, we'll go across here against this veteran squad. So may as well just put them all together. So 5s and 6s. The trucks get the extra shots. They're okay. 1 extra hit. Strength 5. All wounded. Right, so 4 wounds in total. That's all the trucks firing. Storm shields. 2 up armor save now.
1 field, so 1 wound.
Okay, yeah, so 1 wound across there on one of the models. Okay, so that's all the firepower resolved from here. 1 aggressor squad destroyed so far. I think we'll start with our firepower from the Grand Battery next. Okay, so all of the guns are in range and line of sight of the Land Raider. So we'll start with this gun here. D6 shots. A 1. I'm going to command reroll that one. So D6. A 2. Wonderful. 4s for hits. 6 generates an extra attack, which misses and actually causes a mortal wound. So just mark that up with down to 5 wounds. The 2 hits that come through, 4s to wound. 1 makes it for its strength 8, toughness 8 on the Land Raider. AP minus 3, so 5 up. No, it's up to you. I'm trying to save that's D6 damage if this gets through.
Yeah, I'll give it a go. Try and see it.
Command reroll coming up.
Yep.
Darn 6, well done. Praise the Emperor. Okay. D6 shots with the next. 6 is better. Quite random, these guns. This is this gun here. What on earth? 4 extra shots. If these hit, this is ridiculous. That's broken the record. 8 hits. 8 hits from 1 gun. Right, we're in a zone now where one gun can do one shot pop a Land Raider. Force to wound. It's bang on average. Saves here. This is big.
Okay, disgustingly resilient.
Yeah, need your 5s or 6s. Save 2. Well done.
Okay.
Well done. Well done. So I'll roll these 2, and then I'll roll the other 2, which could have made it through, just for interest's sake. Oh, 8 wounds taken. And then what would this have been? Oh, another 7. Oh, right, okay. 8 wounds, deadly. Right, so you can imagine the little gets jumping around here, ecstatic at the damage that they're causing from long range. And it probably feels quite safe here at this point. We'll fire the next one. D6 shots. It's a 3 on average here. So a mortal wound caused. 6 is a hit. Pops an extra attack, which misses as well. Okay, so we've put the wounds on there. We'll try a wound with this one. No. We're going into the last gun. It's 4 shots. Need a good result here. Terrible result and a mortal wound caused. That's it from the guns. They've fired here. They've half destroyed the Land Raider, but they have not brought the target down. A few decent dice rolls have kept the Land Raider in play. Okay, so we're on this flank here. Can try and put some shots into this advancing group of Deathwatch Marines. So I think we'll fire first with the Bonebreaker here, the shuttle bus Gut Ripper's vehicle. So I can't see the aggressors at all. I can see the veterans here from this vehicle, so we'll fire everything that we have into them. So D6 shots here with the kill cannon. It's 3 shots. What's interesting about this one is it's damage 2, so suitable for the new 2 wound models. 2 hits have come through. Sorry, that was a 4. Sorry, 1 hit's come through. And then 3's to wound at strength 7. Wound comes through. Okay, so AP minus 2. So Aaron will take a 4+.
Yep.
Passed just about a 4. Okay, great. And then it's 9 shots here with the big shooters, 3 of them. Just 2 hits. So we'll then roll to wound. A wound comes through, and Aaron will take a 2-up save. Passed on a 2. The new rules come in useful. Next, Deathcopter's going to go after the aggressors. So 5s. Gets the hit, generates an extra shot, which hits as well. A 2 and a 2. Blast. Okay, so no wounds come through from... No, it's not. Is it strength 9, toughness 5? Okay, so both have failed. It's a big shooter here for the aggressors. A hit. No wound. Running out of options here. He's out of range of his firepower, and it looks like the Orks are finished. Yeah, one more bit of firepower. This truck, range 36 of a big shooter. We'll put it into the squad here, try and pick off a wound. 6 is a hit, pops an extra shot, which hits as well. 3's to wound. A wound comes through. 2-up save though. Great. 2 again rolled up, so keeping that model alive. Alright, so shooting phase is finished here for the Orks. No charges, no Overwatch, no combats to take place. So turn is finished. Damage-wise, the Orks have done okay. They've picked off an aggressor squad. But Aaron's flyers haven't been touched. That's good news for him. His veteran squad's still in great condition. Land Raider's taken damage. Could have been a lot worse, though. It's still very much alive on 8 wounds remaining. Turn is over. Points picked up, no vehicles destroyed. It's the start of the command phase here, so I don't get any points for holding on to these ones. And table quarters. We're just on 2 at the moment, so no points picked up for that. So Orks start with a 0. So 0 points here for the Orks at this stage. We'll go on to the first turn for the Deathwatch. The force looks in decent enough condition. We'll see how they react to this initial Ork advance. Turn 1 for the Space Marines next. Alright, so movement for the Deathwatch here on turn 1. 2 Corvus Black Stars have moved out to lay down a blanket of firepower here as the ground forces advance. So no panic here. These units just moving forwards. Just 1 unit's advanced just around the other side. But this unit of veterans has pushed forwards. Artemis behind them. Land Raiders pushed forwards as well. Is it in a bracket yet?
Yes. It's
just about in a bracket, okay. This squad happy to sit on top of the objective. I think Aaron's intention is pretty obvious here. If you can clear the Orks off of holding objectives, it will stop the Orks from picking up lots of points at primaries next turn. So I think that'll be the main aim here for the Deathwatch. So around this side, Aggressors is the unit that has advanced. The Veteran Squad has just made a regular move along with the Dreadnought. And then the Watchmaster moving up behind. So in the command phase now, he has granted the reroll all failed hit rolls to...
Well, all hits to
he's gone for the Aggressors, yeah, okay. Yeah, because Aaron has assault weapons, so you can grant the rerolls to them. And that is movement done here. But a good symmetrical formation here from the Deathwatch. Quite straightforward. Just the mission here with the 2 no man's land objectives. Aaron splitting his force here. So the game's sort of breaking down into 2 sort of flank battles here. And whoever emerges victorious from these may well go on to win the game. But a chance here for the Deathwatch. Their army's in good condition. A chance for them to put a real dent in this Orc force if they can. So no psychic phase. Shooting phase here. Corvus Blackstar. All of its firepower is going into the truck. I know what Aaron's planning to do. He's going to try and crack open the transport and then blow away the contents of the Veteran Squad. So hits and now to wound. This is with the Twin Assault Cannon. Toughness. Why, could be toughness 6 on a truck. I don't think it's toughness 5. I think it is toughness 6. It is toughness 6. Okay, so it's force to wound. Just the 3. And it's AP minus 2 because of Devastator Doctrine. So we'll take 6 up saves, which we passed none. So 3 wounds taken. Yeah, 2 Storm Strike missiles. 3's to wound. And minus 3.
Yep.
Nothing I can do.
Flat 3 damage.
Straight 3 damage. And I always get it the wrong way around. It's rolls to roll a d6 each time this model suffers damage from an attack. More than 1. So I need 6s. 6s to reduce this to damage 1. No. Alright, so 6 damage taken. Down to 1 wound left. And it's Hurricane Bolter's tasked with trying to finish this thing off here. Should be able to do it.
6s.
You get yourself 2 points as well for your secondary as well.
2.
There's 2 6s. AP minus 0, so 4 ups. 6 and 5, just as we need it. Okay, 1 wound left on the truck. Aaron wants this wound gun here so he can crack open this transport. Artemis is going to shoot with a bolt gun.
Because of himself.
Yep.
Hits.
Surely not.
6. Come on. Yep, it's a 6.
Got it. Nothing special about this. 4 up. Passed. Okay. So he doesn't want to use the Veteran Squad. We'll see what is available to shoot with next. Okay, yes, this squad here to the rescue. They're going to fire first, as all of the shell shots are going to go into the copter, and then the Stormbolter shots are going to go into the transforms. Good idea, good plan.
Stormbolters first.
So 3s. And then 5s to 6s strength 4, toughness 6.
Okay, so 3.
3, you've got it now. Surely. 5, 6, and a 4. Okay. Oh dear. Orks, I don't know what to say. They spoil the party.
Right, okay, 2 assault Deathwatch frag cannons into the Deathcopter. Is there no minus to hit on that?
No, they've all hit.
Oh, okay.
Toughness 5, 3s to wound. AP minus? It's going to be 3, isn't it?
Minus on this is...
Yes, it's minus 2, 2 damage. And there was 3 of them. So I need 6s to stay alive here. Desperately need 6s. No, 6 wounds come through. It's a 4 wound model. So Copter's gone. That's earned Aaron 2 points as well here for bringing it down. So good result. Okay, but infuriatingly, the truck is still alive. So Aaron's going to turn to the Land Raider next. Stormbolter and Twin Heavy Bolter is going to go into the truck. That should be enough to finish it off. Hunter Killer Missile and 4 Las Cannon shots going into here. Another good chance to cause trouble.
So this is the Heavy Bolter.
3s.
1s because of
Artemis nearby, yep.
Okay, all hit.
5s to wound.
Is 2.
Right.
Minus
2.
2 on this, yeah.
Well, now you've definitely destroyed it. Gone. Doesn't detonate. And then the 10 Ork boys inside. There's 9 dice. There's 2 dead, and I'll roll another one. Alright, there's 2 dead boys, but 8 will disembark. Alright, so disembarkation has to be in 3 inches. I've disembarked the Ork boys to here. Just try to hide behind this train as much as we can. We may have escaped. We'll check in just a moment. But it's las cannon shots and hunter killer. So going into the truck just here to try and crack open the tank busters.
So it's 4s because of the bracket.
Damage bracket, yep, okay. 3s to wound, strength 9. 2. These will bust straight through the armour.
Yeah.
The 3d6 damage is tempting to go for, yeah.
Yep, got it.
Okay, so that goes through, that one's spent. How many command points have you got?
12.
12? Yeah.
So 3d6.
That's enough.
Yeah.
Right, so I've got to roll these up one at a time, just for ramshackle. So there was a 4, a 3 and a 5.
Yep.
Okay, so we'll just line these up. Okay, so I'm going to try and roll a 6. No, so that's 3. This one. No, so that's 4. That's 7 wounds and a 6 to try and stay alive here. No, so truck destroyed. Hunter killer missile shots void, but the task has been completed. And we don't detonate, and it's going to be 8 tank busters inside. There's 2 1s. Alright, so casualties taken, 6 of those will disembark. Alright, Orks getting shot to pieces here, so that's them. I need to mark them up for morale. So we'll put a 2 on them for their casualties, but thankfully there's a terrain piece here to help the Orks out, but good firepower, much better than the Orks. It's good shooting here from the Deathwatch so far. Still plenty of firepower to go. If the Orks lose this flanking force, they've pretty much just got guns here, so I need to try and preserve these as much as possible. They are taking a battering here at this stage. It's good to see Aaron's army performing well. We'll press on, there's more firepower to come. Alright, so this squad, the Orks have escaped mostly. One of the Marines here equipped with the frag cannon can see across to these, but the rest can't be seen. Tank busters can't be seen. But in range here with their firepower to go across against this gun, all the rest of the guns will fire that mech gun. So that's right, Aaron's doing that first. So here it comes. 3s, rerolling 1s. Okay. So we're saying these Stormbolters no longer have the special issue ammunition ability. So Aaron's just firing them as regular Stormbolters. 5s and 6s for wounds.
7.
That's a really good result. No kind of cover for us. No minus, so 4 up armor save. That is enough to put 4 wounds onto this and bring it down to 1 wound left. It's almost destroyed.
1 frag cannon into it.
Uh-oh. Oh no.
This is strength 7.
3s to wound.
Minus 2. 2 damage each.
2 damage each, right. So, custom force field. 5 ups. Past 1. And surely it's time to use a command reroll. Come on, Napoleon. Oh, no. I don't think we detonate. We'll check, but that gun's been destroyed here. Right, yeah, vehicle destroyed. No explodes, and it's been removed from play here. So Orks continuing to take heavy casualties at this point. It's going well for the Deathwatch.
So the 1 the frag cannon into the boys then.
Down here, yeah, okay.
Can't reroll the 1 because of Artemis. No, 1 hit. 1 wound and minus 2.
Alright, so we'll pick off one of these lads. Drop their casualties down to 3. Is that the firepower on this flank?
That's that flank done, yeah.
This flank's finished, right. So we'll move around to the other side of the table. We'll go on to the second battle that's taking place across on the other side of the board.
Corvus.
Right, everything.
Yeah.
Right, it's even a symmetry going on with the firepower. So Corvus Blackstar, everything it has into this truck here. Let's see how well this truck holds up. So this is the twin assault cannon, needing 3s, and then it's going to be 4s for wounds. It's going to be AP minus 2. It's 5, it's a good start. Sixes. Save 1. So 4 wounds taken, dropping down to 6 wounds on the truck. Then the 2 rockets. This is quite an important roll coming up here. 1 hit. 3s to wound. Goes through. 6 to try and reduce the damage down. No, so that's 3.
3, yeah.
Yeah, 3 wounds left. And Hurricane Bolters do have the chance to destroy this vehicle. Yeah, Aaron's in rapid fire, so lots of shots. 5s to wound.
Just
3. 4 ups. Aha, save 2. Right, so down to 2 wounds left. Watchmaster with his spear. It's damage 2 against the truck to try and finish it off.
Hits.
5s to wound. No. Okay. There's Dreadnought, Aggressors, and Veteran Squad all available to shoot here. Okay, so Dreadnought firepower. It's 2s, isn't it?
2s, yeah, rerolling 1.
Rerolling 1s. So Watchmaster is granting reroll 1s to everybody, and then his chosen unit is reroll all hit rolls.
Okay.
5s.
5s, 2. Minus 2.
6s. Oh!
Stormbolter.
Okay, down to 1 wound left. These trucks refuse to die here.
That's all hit on the Venerable Dreadnought. 1 wound.
4 up. Any other faction would abandon the vehicle and leave it as a heap of junk, but the Orks keep it running. So as long as it moves in the right direction, then the Orks will stay inside the vehicle. Alright, so Aaron's going to go for the aggressors next. One of them's going to go into the truck. And 2 of them into the copter. Right, still determined to try and clear the Orks off the objective here.
So this is the truck one. Reroll that because of the...
Yes, you granted the rerolls, yeah, so they will hit.
5s and 6s. 2. No minus.
4 ups. Yeah, knew it was coming.
Okay, so frags when you launch your d6.
Oh, right, it's not over yet. Oh. Oh, yeah, reroll, yes. Oh, just about hits. Yeah. Okay.
Right.
Oh boy, truck's still alive.
Right, so the other 2 into the copter then.
Yes.
Reroll that 2. Okay, so they all hit. Still 5s and 6s.
Can see 3.
Yep.
And it's minus nothing. 4 ups. Plus 2, just 1 wound taken on the copter. Then it's 2d6 shots with you.
2d6 shots, yeah.
Yes. Oh, double 6, nice.
4 hit. 12.
3s.
10 hits. 5s and 6s again. Just the 1.
Just the 1. Past that one. Just a wound taken. Copter's still very much alive here. Okay, so the current situation's it's not ideal here for the veteran squads. They're going to offload all the stormbolters into the truck, and all the frag cannons going into the death copter.
Stormbolters. Reroll 1s just.
But even if Aaron doesn't clear these objectives, he's going to score loads of points here for secondaries. For bring it down here, Ork vehicles being destroyed quite quickly. 1, 2, 3, 4. You've got 8 points already for that secondary.
Just 2 against the truck.
4 ups. 6 and 5 again. I can't keep doing that. Oh dear.
Right, frag cans into the copter. Reroll 1. Okay. This is 3s.
Ooh. Damage.
It's 2, it's not going to kill it.
It's not going to destroy it. AP minus
2.
6 up. Oh, okay, so knocking it down to 1 wound left. Well. Okay, so that's the situation. I mean, Orks look strong. Well, it's hard to tell here. The Orks have initially grabbed the objective, so that should bring them into some nice points for primaries. But how long they can last on that objective through firepower and close combat, we'll have to see here. But we've got immediate battles taking place on this flank and over on the other side. And as mentioned near the start of the game, whoever wins these too many battles surely will go on to win the game. Orks, high impact, a bit glass hammer with them. The idea is resilience with these. Aaron's army perhaps more dangerous if he can survive with his units through to the middle and later stages of the game, where the points can flow in. So Orcs under pressure to make immediate impact and to try and pick up as many points as possible. They look set to do that, but it's costing them dearly here. Their vehicles are being destroyed very quickly. So shooting phase is resolved. There could well be charges to take place here. We'll let Aaron decide what he wants to do. Alright, so charges have taken place on both flanks here. I was talking about how the Orcs can pick up points early on. That looks set to be denied. I think Aaron's going to wipe 10 points away for the Orcs. We were set to hold on to 3 objectives because Aaron's objective secured. It was a 9-inch charge rolled up here, so smashing into the Orc boys, they are doomed, surely. And then across here, charging in against the 1 wound truck with the other veteran squad, and their objective secured, so they now claim that objective. So brilliant results here for the Deathwatch. They really are starting to make their mark here against the Orcs. We'll go on to combat resolution. Do the Orcs interrupt play is the question. It's going to fight first anyway, yeah, and then... Oh, right. So, Aaron's answered the question. There's no way I'm going to pay points to interrupt with a truck. So, forget that idea. Even if I could have interrupted play if Aaron had attacked the other side, you're looking at 2 wounds each here and 2 up armour saves now with the new rules. So, veteran squad's looking tough enough against these kind of targets. So, we'll go into combat resolution here, but Aaron looks set to sweep through both flanks. Okay, so, Aaron's going to fight here. Tons of attacks, no doubt.
So these are the regular guys. We'll do Thunderhammer later if required.
Thunderhammer if required. There's confidence starting to flow into the Deathwatch force.
Kate wound.
There are other games they've struggled to get to grips, haven't they, really, with their opponents here, but now they're getting a chance to smash greenskins here. It seems to be their forte.
6 wounds?
6 wounds, no minus, so I'm going to try and make some t-shirt saves here. None. 6 Orc boys slain. Still alive, but we've now lost control of that objective. Yeah, it's just the knob remains. Oh no. Thunderhammer to finish him off. 1 hit. You're on another attack, actually, aren't you?
It's on the charge.
On the charge, yeah. There's another hit.
It's...
And there's another wound.
So,
it's nothing I can do. Let's just go straight through. Alright, so squad wiped out here. All boys completely destroyed. Yeah, it's a consolidation move made now. It's getting even better if the Deathwatch Aaron's going to disrupt the firepower here with the tank busters. We'll get to fight with those, but their firepower's ruined here potentially. So this is a good result on this flank. It's going very, very, very well here for the Deathwatch. We'll go around to the other side of the table now as Aaron tries to destroy an Orc truck. Yeah, 3 hammer attacks here just to make it quick and painless.
So 1 hit.
3's to wound.
Yeah.
There it is. It's nothing I can do, even ramshackle, it's just going to... So I'll roll to see if we detonate. Now ideally we do not want to detonate.
No, because you take your copter out.
I'll take my copter out. Yeah. Oh. Okay, and then 10 boys inside, we'll disembark with them, roll up their damage. So there's 9. We're going to lose 1, I'll reroll 1 of them. There's 10, okay, so yeah, 1 boy slain, we'll disembark those. But I can't disembark onto this objective, so Aaron's going to have control that one. Good result, and we'll remove the truck from play. Okay, so that's the situation. Truck removed. The boys have deployed here. Aaron's not going to push forward, he's going to hold where he is. Overwatch might be crucial for him, no doubt. This unit's going to be targeted here by the Orcs, all stacked up ready to try and assault them. So this flank's not looking secure for now, but Orcs do have some pretty good resources. But across the other side, Orcs really struggling, losing units which can't be replaced. So there's a danger on that flank of a collapse taking place. Turns finished here.
Just have to fight back with your tank busters. Right?
Oh yes, we'll fight back the tank busters next. Okay, so 3 attacks with the knob. Fighting, in 3s. 3's to wound because he's strength 5. 1 wound comes through.
Yes.
Nothing, no, he's just equipped with a rocket launcher. Passed. Another 5 boys, so 10 attacks. 6s don't pop extra attacks because we're not goths with these. Force to wound. Horrific, just the one wound.
Fine.
Passed on a 6. Alright, so shields hold. Attacks done here. Resolved now, so we'll get a score for points. Orks are on 0 at this point here. Be interesting to see how many points Aaron's picked up for his secondaries. Well, it's 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're all worth 2 points each. So 10 points picked up. Bring it down. Table quarters.
Get 3 because I have all 4.
Right, okay, 3 points picked up for that. And can't claim these yet. Aaron's got to survive through. Where the real points could start coming through is if Aaron holds on to these 2 flank objectives. That's points you'll be able to pick up for primary objectives, and then also for the mission-specific objective as well, worth 2 points each if Aaron can hang on to them. So it's pretty obvious now for the Orks what they need to do. They've got to clear the flank objectives, and they've got to do it quick. Yes, 13 points to 0 at the moment here. We'll go on to turn 2. It's a bit of morale to resolve for the Orks, and then we'll go on to the second turn for them. Yeah, morale's good. Rolled a 2, so no problem at all for them. So turn is finished. We'll go on to the second turn here for the Orks. They must make an impact. They've got to do it quickly, and ideally they need to clear both of these no man's land objectives. We'll go on to the second turn now for the Orks. They're under pressure here from the Deathwatch. Alright, so we're on movement here on turn 2 for the Orks. I reckon there's still some bite left in them. So points picked up here for primaries, 5 points here of holding on to this objective at the start of the turn. So we've pushed this gun in, restored a wound on that one with Napoleon Git Smasher, and just sandwiched him in between here, just as flies around, don't want him getting picked off. This gun's just tucked a little bit in this direction, so making a bit of a gap here. Truck has remained where it is. Across here, the tank busters here, well, first of all, we disembarked with these. Then with the empty transport, we then put the squad of tank busters that were in combat. They fell back and have gone inside the truck. So we're not on this objective. The best we can do is try and clear it, but we'll not be able to claim it here. So that's the main aim for the Orks on this flank, just trying to compensate and cope with this Deathwatch attack. Over on the other side, a bit more optimistic for the Orks. So moving around this side, so across here, first of all, Gut Ripper, Gut Stitcher, the Mega Knobs, and the Weird Boy all disembarked and advanced. Now, we've gone round to the left, so sneaking around the containers here. Gut Ripper leading the way, rolled the highest for his advance roll. The boys here just pushing forwards, getting ready to potentially charge. The Bonebreakers then moved around, getting ready to charge as well. The Deathcopter, we've gone for a bit of help here with engaging all fronts, so it's gone 14 inches in this direction. And Zog used his once per game special turbo boost to move all the way around here. 20-inch move from him, and he will be able to charge. So that is movement done for the Orks. Looking healthier on this flank. We'll see how it goes. We actually now have the psychic phase coming up next for the Orks. Alright, so Weird Boys on +1 for wire energy. We'll go for Fists of Gork. We'll put it onto the Ripper. It's onto a unit friendly Ork character, yes. So we'll put it on the Ripper. 8 becomes 9, so that's going to go off. Nothing to stop it. Okay, Gut Ripper's really getting psyched up here. So +1, +2 attacks, +2 strength for him. That makes his claw strength 16. Warpath next, we'll put it onto the Mega Knobs. 6 +1 is 7. 7 required, so that's gone off here as well. So Orks really getting themselves going here with extra attacks coming through. That's the weird boy. That's his job, just to enhance the units that he's with. We're going to shooting phase for the Orks next. Alright, so now that we're outside of our transport, we'll go for more Dakka and extra stick bombs with the tank buster bombs. We're going to chuck them all over there against the veteran squad. So see if this works here. So more Dakka is 5+ is going to generate extra attacks, and then extra stick bombs means they can all throw their tank buster bombs at this squad. So 8 D3 shots. Ouch, right, so that's 12. 14, 15, 16, 17 shots here from grenades. So pretty good, nice number of shots. Trying to hit now is the keeper. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, so that's pretty good. So that stratagem, it's cost me 2 command points. I actually helped get an extra shot. But we'll go for another 7. Actually generates another 7 shots. Yeah, not bad at all. Not too bad. So we're looking at 10 hits here. 2s to wound, because it's strength 8. 2 have failed, so 8 saves here. Tank buster bombs, AP -2. One at a time. Yeah, so here they go. 4 up invuln saves and 8 dice. So the first one that's wounded is past that one. It's off to a good start. Past that one. It's 2 6s so far. That one's
guy that was on one wound.
He'll go right. So that's that model just there.
Okay.
That's the third one.
What's the damage on these things?
D6.
Okay, so that's another one failed. So you don't remember that. Okay.
Got him. So another model. This guy here.
Yeah, just a strong brother from the guy.
Okay, next one.
No.
Okay, and I'll roll the damage for that one. Just 1.
Okay. So
I'll yo. Oh boy. Oh, come on, reroll it. We've got to clear that objective. Right, so we've got it cost us dearly. We've got 2 command points left. So that's another model slain, this one. Next one is 3 to go.
I'm going to CP reroll that.
Here comes the CP reroll from Aaron, which has been passed just in the nick of time.
No.
That one's got through. That's a model destroyed. It's got to be one of the storm shields, so it's got to be this guy. Still claim the objective.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, and then the last one. Pretty important, this one. 4 up in, but just about rolled a 4. Ugh. But it's heavily damaged that squad, so it's mostly worked here for the Orks. It hasn't destroyed them, but it's weakened them for sure. Right, so Orks burning through 4 command points. Very, very costly. Was it worth it? We'll have to see, but it was important to try and clear that squad. Haven't cleared them yet, though, so we will go on to more Ork firepower. They're probably going to have to divert firepower from their guns to try and clear this objective. So we'll do it first gun. We'll go to that one across there. D6 shots. Come on, Grots. It's 5 shots, alright, so that's good. 4s. Alright, so 3 hits. A mortal wound has been taken, so we'll add that back on. I'll add a new mortal wound on to that. 2s to wound. 222. But it's enough. It doesn't look very good, but it's enough. So 3 wounds come through. Important rolls coming up again. Past that one on a 4. Got through with that one. There's nothing Aaron can do. Damage is 1, and I can't re-roll it.
Okay.
And the last one is past that one. Oh, okay, right, just 1 wound taken. Unbelievable. All right, so immediately what I'm going to try and do is pick off a wound here with this truck. And I missed. Forget that idea. Okay, the next mech gun. No. Big shooter from the truck. 6. Just on the off chance here. That's another shot comes through. So 3. Oh, another hit comes through. 3 hits. 2 wounds. 2 saves of 2+. Big roll. There it is. There's the one. That's picked him off. That was quite important. It's good work from that gunner sitting on top of the truck. That's the Thunderhammer gun. Crucially, there's no invuln saves left now. So the next mech gun Oh boy, I could try and charge here, maybe. I'll think about this one. There's 2 wounds each now. It's not going to clear them. It'd be more hassle leaving them alive. I think we'll fire the second gun. Just diverting anti-tank firepower is the only problem. Second gun's going to fire at them. 4 shots. Getting kind of tense here. Okay, yeah, a mortal wound taken on that vehicle. We popped an extra shot though on the 6, which fails to hit. 2's to wound. The 2 wounds make it through. It's even -3, so saves a 6, otherwise there's trouble. God.
Nope.
No, D6 on the first one. Got him. D6 on the last one. Okay, got him. Alright, so squad destroyed. And Aaron will mark up the mortal wound on that gun. Alright, so it's combining firepower here from the Orks. It's taken a lot of effort, but veteran squad removed from play. Okay, so this gun into the Corvus Blackstar. D6 shots. 4 shots. 5s will be hits. 2 hits and a mortal wound taken, so we'll drop him down to 4. 3's to wound. The 2 wounds come through. Saves a 6 here.
Nope.
No, 2d6 damage. 6 wounds caused on the Corvus Blackstar. Alright, so still very much alive, but some damage taken. Alright, so we'll round this side now. Zog, with his firepower, is going to put all of his shots into the Dreadnought. Yeah, we'll go for that. So, first one's the cutter. Now, we have advanced, so it is going to be 6s to hit. Yeah, missed. That could have caused trouble. The Snagger Claw shooting option, assault 1. Missed. And then the twin, yeah, it's the burner that auto hits. We use the cutter shots instead. And then the twin boom stick. Now he's equipped with 3 of those. It's going to be 6 shots. Often get to shoot with this. 1 hit comes through, pops an extra shot, which misses, and no wounds, so no shooting impact there from Zog. Too busy flying down the road as fast as he can. So, yeah, there's plenty of firepower here actually, from across here, and then across from the other side as well. So we'll go here, the 3 custom shooters into the Corvus Blackstar, because they're assault weapons, so 3 hits. Pops an extra 3 shots, which fail. 5's to wound. A wound comes through, no minus.
Fine.
Alright, so passed. Gut Ripper. I was going to say throw stick bombs, we can't. He is advanced, he can't throw grenades. His shooter then 2 shots into the Corvus Blackstar. Missed. It's nothing from Gut Stitcher, nothing from the Weird Boy. Advanced, can't throw stick bombs if he has them anyway. So we've finished all this. So now we've got firepower around here. Yeah, no, Deathcopter. We'll put 2 shots into the veteran squad in 5s. Nothing from that. We'll do the boys next. Sluggers and a Tank Buster Bomb. We'll throw the Tank Buster Bomb first of all. 1 shot, which misses. And it's a reduced squad, isn't it? So it's 5, 6, 7. 7 shots with sluggers, and then a shooter as well from the knob. A hit, which pops another hit. 2 wounds, no minus. 2 up armor saves.
Fine.
Passed. So now we'll go everything we have from the Bone Breaker. So the kill cannon first of all is a hit. Is 4 shots, and then looking for 5s. Nothing from that, and then it's going to be 9 shots here from the big shooters. This is pretty much the Ork firepower dump. It's a hit, which pops another shot but misses. A wound comes through, 2 up save.
Fine.
Passed. It's going to have to be close combat here for the Orks, where we establish who controls this flank here. That is shooting phase done. We'll go on to the charge phase next. This is big here. This is turn 2. So much has taken place already. Chance for the Orks to try and clear this flank here if they can. We're going to try and deal with these other advancing units as well. See what happens. Charges next. Alright, so charges have taken place here. It's gone okay for the Orks. We've wasted a couple of command points. So we played ramming speed across here. The D3 mortal, well, I rolled a 1 anyway, so it didn't go off. And then Aaron's on 2 wounds each anyway, so the best I could have done was destroy a model. But no damage coming through from that. But the charge did go ahead. So first of all, the first unit to try and charge was the Meganobs. They tried to charge around here. Even with Here We Go, we failed, so they didn't make it through. So then we charged in with the Bonebreaker first, wasn't it? No Overwatch was declared there. So then the boys then charged in. Across here, Aaron uses Overwatch against Gut Ripper. Caused a wound. All the re-rolls taking place here, but just 1 wound coming through. Gut Ripper passing a number of invuln saves on 4+. Then Gut Stitcher made it in, and Zog's gone in here. Orks are going to take damage because Aaron's going to interrupt play somewhere. I'm going to fight first. Been thinking about this, where to go. I think I must fight with the Ripper. I reckon the re-roll ability is re-roll all failed and hit rolls. We'll check.
I'm going to check that.
Yeah, we'll check that out. But I think Gut Ripper must fight first. We can't lose him. Got to kill those aggressors. So we'll fight first with the Ripper. So with the Ripper, the base of 4, the biggest boss gives him an extra attack. And then he's got Fists of Gork as well. So an extra 2 attacks on top of that. He'll be on 2s to hit with the Killer Claw. And he gets to reroll his 1s. Okay, so all 7 hit. And then that 6 pops an extra attack for Goths, which misses, but it's rerollable. And it hits. So we've got ourselves 8 hits. It's 2s to wound, and it's re-rollable. So they've all wounded. It's AP -3 and 4 damage. So the Ripper truly is a killer here. And 8 saves of 6 up for the aggressors, and it's damage 4 each time. So he's a murdering, brutal, wicked orc here. Okay, squad destroyed. Going to the boys. Right, okay, so Gut Ripper, he has consolidated into Dreadnought here, just to put a bit of pressure on Aaron, maybe take some of the pressure off of Zog. It's just, I'm going to get shot at anyway, so I might as well just pile in and do something. And then across here, Aaron's going to interrupt play with the veteran squad. Stands a good chance of clearing the Orc boys. Again, that the priority is the objective here. Aaron can hold on to this. So 3s for hits. Too far away from the Watchmaster for reroll 1s. And then our toughness might help us a little bit. It's going to be 4s to wound. Not with that kind of dice rolling. God. Loads.
4, 6, 8, 10.
10. 6 ups. Save 4. That'll keep that squad partially on the table. 6 casualties taken. Thunderhammer still to come. 3 attacks. 1 hit. And 2s to pulverise. Yes, alright, so another 1 gone. So we've kept the Knob alive and the Orc boy equipped with the tank buster bombs. Okay, so heavy casualties taken. The Orcs will continue on with their charging units. Alright, so both flanks hanging the balance here, but Orcs free to fight. We'll go to the Bonebreaker next. So 6 attacks plus D6. 10 attacks. We'll be on 2s for hits. Oh boy. We're Goths. So it's an extra 4 attacks on top of that. So roll those now. Take that one away. But it's 2s for hits, so that's all the hits that have come through. It's going to be 2s to wound. It's great to have a vehicle that can actually fight in close combat. We'll take those away. It's 10 saves to make here. It's AP -2, and crucially with the new rules, it's 2 damage with the death roller. So important rolls taking place here. 3+ invuln saves to be taken. This vehicle could save the day here if it's able to steamroller through this veteran squad.
Well, 4 invuln saves.
So you could roll, how many invuln saves you got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You could roll 5 dice, and then we'll take it from there. Oh no.
Well, I might spend...
It's thinking about the CP.
I think you probably have to.
Yeah, it's going to try and command reroll one of these. 4 of them dead so far. Still 4 dead. Oh boy, 1 lone shield's going to remain.
Okay, so I have to do these one at a time.
One at a time with 5 left to go. Past that one. Well done. Past that one. Praise the Emperor. Praise the Emperor. Here it comes. I failed that one. And then -2 on a regular Marine, which is going to be 1 save of 5+. No, alright, so
1 guy left.
1 man left. Oh boy. So So Orks have cleared the objective. The Orc answer to these elite units is just to gang up. It's proper bully tactics here. We'll fight with the Orc boys and may as well resolve their attacks now. So a regular Orc boy with his 3 attacks. Pops an extra attack for Goths. Force to wound. A wound comes through. Regular armor save 3+.
Passed.
And then the knob. He's got a big chopper. 2 hits. 3's to wound at strength 7. Yeah, 2 wounds come through and it's AP -1.
Fine.
Passed. 6 and 4. Well done. Alright, so 1 Marine remains alive. So we'll fight with Zog next. So 2's to hit. We'll put all of the attacks into the Dreadnought, just on the off chance we can destroy it. It's quite unlikely. Reroll that one. That 6 pops an extra attack because he's Goths as well, which hits. 6 attacks. There's some chance here. Strength is 7. Aaron is toughness 7, so force to win, but it's re-rollable. So re-roll those. Right, so there's a remote chance we can destroy it. It's quite unlikely though. 4 have made it through. It's AP -2.
Okay.
5s. Important roll here. Double 6, well done. Okay, so not going to destroy it. And damage is... It's 5 damage, but the Dreadnought will continue on. Yep, 3 wounds left. And Gut Stitchers has no one to fight against now. The target destroyed. So Aaron's veteran has already attacked. So it's the Watchmaster to fight, and also the Dreadnought as well. So I have no command reroll left. The Dreadnought's going to put all of its attacks into the Gut Ripper.
Okay, 5 attacks. 2s.
2s, rerolling 1s, yeah.
Okay, 4 hits. This thing is strength 12.
2s to wound. Yeah, there's 2 1s.
Okay.
Come on. Oh, damage is decent.
3, flat 3.
Ripper's good. Well, we'll consult the doctor first of all. Gut Stitcher may disagree. He's nearby. So we'll see if there might be a bit of feel no pain available here. So a war boss is 6 wounds, but because Gut Ripper's the biggest boss, he's 7 wounds. But 6 damage is enough to kill him. He's already on a wound. So Gut Stitcher nearby. We'll see if the doctor can save the day. Literally save Gut Ripper here. He does. God, glad to have a doctor nearby. 4 wounds taken, 2 wounds remain. Okay, Gut Ripper lives for now. Surely he's in trouble. Aaron's got plenty of options. He can just blow him off the table with his firepower from the squad across here, or the Land Raider. Gut Ripper's in quite an exposed position, but remains alive for now, at least. So...
Watchmaster into Zog.
Watchmaster into Zog.
Okay, 5 attacks hitting on 2.
2s.
On 1. All hit. The spear is coming in at strength 5.
So, could be 5s to wound here. Toughness 6, yeah.
Okay.
Well done.
At -3.
Ouch. There's nothing I can do to stop that.
And there's D3 damage each.
Uh-oh. 6. Isn't it in total?
Yeah.
Our wounds is 8. Alright, we're alive, but that's horrific damage coming through. Good work from the Watchmaster. Yeah, it's all command points burnt up here for the Orcs. I can't fight again. But some good results seen by both sides. But this objective's now open. I don't think anyone's in range of that one now. So Orcs have pretty much accomplished what they set out to do. So...
I might honour your brothers with the Watchmaster.
Oh. Fight again?
Yeah. Kill Zog.
Kill Zog. Yeah, it may well be worth going for that. Okay, he's going to go for it. Here it comes. 2s.
2s reroll the 1. All hit.
Good use of a stratagem here. Aaron's down to 5 command points left now.
5s, so that's 3 at -3.
Oh yeah, just I'm dead.
3d3. Yeah.
Yep. And do you know what? We do explode. No, yeah, but we don't want to explode because Gut Ripper will die. Oh, it's a 5. Right, okay. Zog's gone. Another 2 points picked up for your secondaries. So, good result there from the Watchmaster. We'll leave Aaron to decide if he wants to consolidate with him. But good result here. Zog's gone, another 2 points picked up for secondaries. So it looks like all the combats are resolved. Bit of morale, and then the turn will be finished. Alright, so morale has been resolved. We've both rolled very well. The Orks have held morale, and so too has the Marine across the other side. So that combat continues with the Ork Knob and the boy, and then also the lone, or the single remaining member of the veteran squad. So turn's finished. We'll calculate and see what points have been scored. Alright, so points picked up here. Orks have picked up a few. Engage in all fronts has been achieved with the help of the Death Copter here. So 2 points picked up for that, plus our 5 for primary objectives gives us 7. But Aaron is well ahead here. 12 points now for bringing it down. That is the Achilles heel of this Ork force. Engage in all fronts as well. So 15 points to 7 at this stage. Deathwatch still very much ahead. That could change quite quickly. Both sides taking heavy casualties. Orks have bounced back quite well. It hasn't quite gone according to plan. We'll go on to the second turn now for the Deathwatch. They've still got plenty of resources available. The Orks have semi-achieved what they went out to do, to deny these objectives here. It stopped a lot of points from coming through here for the Deathwatch, but both of these objectives are still open for both sides. The game very much hangs in the balance for both armies. We'll go on to turn 2 now for Aaron's Deathwatch Space Marines. So we're on turn 2 here for the Deathwatch. Both of us saying our options being cut down here. Both sides taking casualties and more limited now with resources. You can see this sort of emptiness around the objective here. Both sides have units kind of nearby, and same across on the other side as well. Orks have taken damage, but so too have the Deathwatch here. So what's interesting, 5 points picked up for primary objectives. It would have been 19 points picked up if Aaron had continued to hold those 2. That would have given him an extra 5, and then another 5 hold more objectives than the Orks, and then another 4 points for control at the start of the command phase. Those 2 objectives each worth 2 points each. So Orks, they may be behind in this game, but it could have been a whole lot worse for them, perhaps even to a point where they couldn't catch up again. So they've kept the Deathwatch at bay, and it's kept the Orks in the fight. But now Aaron has a chance to put a further dent in the Orks. I reckon we may well know who's going to win this one by turn 3, but we'll see. It's often the case of 9th edition games. Seems to be by turn 3 got a pretty good idea of who's going to win. But it's hard to call at this point. Every turn, every move is important here at this stage, so we'll let Aaron make his moves. Alright, so movement is complete. Corvus Blackstar swinging around. This is the one that was across here, so no damage on that one. The damaged one has moved across in this direction, and the way Aaron set it up is it's able to pick out the Weird Boy. Then Land Raider slow now, 5-inch move because of its damage, but it's heading off towards the objective, and so too is Watch Captain Artemis. And then this veteran squad maintaining on top of this objective, but shifting out in this direction to lend some fire support across on the other flank. So across here, the Marines pulled out of combat and has gone on top of the objective. Watch Master ready to charge in. He's going to kill him, isn't he? He's going to kill the Ripper. If Ripper's still there, there's a lot of shooting to come. Dreadnoughts pulled back off in this direction. So the great thing about Dreadnoughts is no matter what damage you take, you keep your full brackets able to move at the regular speed with that. So that's movement done. No psychic phase, shooting phase next. Right, so Corvus Blackstar, all of the small arms, firepower, hurricane bolters, twin assault cannon, going to try and destroy the tank busters. Should be able to. You're on tactical doctrine now. Yeah. Nice. And then the 2 rockets are going to go into the truck. This is twin assault cannon. Need 3s. Not in a bracket. Oh no, it's a fresh one. That's okay. And that's the wounds.
So 5 -1.
-1, nothing I can do. 5 tank busters slain. Cut down without mercy. 3s. Okay, and then 4s. That's just right, gone. Target destroyed very quickly. Okay, 2 rocket shots going well here. Vicious game, this one. 3s to wound. 1 wound makes it through. Does he come on reroll? No. And the AP minus on this one? 3.
3, yeah.
Nothing I can do about it. Straight 3 damage. Try and roll a 6. No, 3 damage taken down to 7. Alright, so this Corvus Black Star. So one Hurricane Bolter is going to try and finish off these two Orc boys, or the boy and the knob. And then across it, the rest of the firepower is actually going to go into the Mega Knobs.
Okay, so this is the one Hurricane Bolter in there.
Okay. Force to wound. Yes, 2. So that boy disappears, then a wound goes onto the knobs. He's still alive. Okay.
Right, so then we'll do the other Hurricane Bolter.
Yes. Toughness 4 on the knobs. Yeah, strength 5, toughness 4.
That's fine, so it's
2 wounds.
anyway, -1.
3 ups. Passed. Okay.
8, 10, 12. Self count.
Threes to win this time. And there's loads. 6.
Yeah.
-1. So 3 ups. It's enough to bring a model down. We're too far away for Gut Stitcher help, so 1 Mega Knob gone.
Missiles.
2 rockets down. 1 hit.
Yes, I'm going to reroll that.
Here comes the command reroll to try and get the hit. No. 3s to wound.
Yep.
Yes.
-3.
5 up. Got it. It would have been 3 damage.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, so kept one of the Mega Knobs alive. Okay, so he's pulled back out of close combat. So flyers are done. Still got plenty of shooting. This squad here, Dreadnought, and Watchmaster, and the Land Raider as well. Yeah, okay, so firepower's been declared for this veteran squad. Not all of them can see, but a lot of them can. Okay, so we'll do it as we go along here. It's all been called out, so I think Aaron's going to shoot at Gut Ripper.
Yep.
Maybe a shot or 2. No, 10. Or 12. 6 inches of the Watchmaster now. Okay. So 3s for hits. 5s for wounds.
-1.
-1. We'll take a 4 up invuln save. Surely it's the end of the Ripper now. It is on that roll, unless you roll double 6. No, Ripper's gone. Okay, he's not slain. He's just sulked and walked off here. He's fed up being on his own. He's always on his own when he moves out and charges. But he's gone, and the Fists of Gork come down from the sky and lift him out of trouble. I don't know, but Gut Ripper's gone here. Getting a bit weary of making excuses for Gut Ripper staying alive, but he's been gunned down here in the middle of the street, nowhere to hide. The Ripper is out of action. So good results. Aaron will be glad to see the Ripper gone. So next is...
Storm Bolter and 1 frag cannon there.
Right, just to pick off this knob.
So the Storm Bolter, 2 hits.
Might be able to do it here, 4s.
Nope.
No.
Okay.
Frag.
Cannon, 2 hits. It is strength 7, so
A wound.
just a wound. Yep, -2.
Dead. So he can disappear. So Aaron just mopping up. It's mopping up action taking place here. Imagine the last of the Orcs standing in the streets here, just being gunned down here with deadly efficiency.
1 frag cannon to the Mega Knobs.
Yep.
1 hit.
No wound. Okay, interesting. So that's that squad finished. The Dreadnought fell back.
He fell back.
Watchmaster.
He hasn't shot yet, so
Okay.
I think we might put him into
Mega Knobs. Aaron's trying to pick those out here.
reroll 1 for himself. Hits.
5s.
Doesn't work.
Okay, so I reckon it's just the Land Raider left. Right, so interesting choice here. Land Raider can see. He's going to put everything that they have into the Mega Knobs to try and get rid of those. So this is las cannons.
Yeah.
This could wreck the Mega Knobs here. -1 to hit rolls.
-1, so 4s.
Oh, damage bracket. 5s. Uh-oh.
Yes.
So that's a full house of nothing.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Okay, yeah, it's the terrain we're paying here. Add mech terrain -1 here for that. Tricky. Okay.
Heavy bolter.
Heavy bolter. 5s, couple of hits coming through now. And then 3s to wound. -1. 3 ups. Fouled 1. Right, so wound taken. Too far away from Gut Stitcher for any kind of help. And then Storm Bolter. Hunter Killer Missile's already been used.
1 hit. No wound.
Okay, so Aaron's gone after the Mega Knobs. They're a threat to that objective here. It's the Orks. We've been talking about the Orks trying to keep the Deathwatch off the objectives. Aaron needs to do the same, keep the Ork filth away from those two central objectives to stop them from dominating the table as well. So mixed results here yet again. Both sides not getting all that they want here as far as results are concerned. But some good results though. Here and there. Shooting's finished. Charges?
Yep.
The Watchmaster into Gut Stitch. Alright, so we have a charge. Yeah, no problem. Charge has gone ahead. I'll let Aaron make his attacks here against Gut Stitcher.
Okay, so 5 attacks.
He's going to kill him. This is not good.
All hit.
Yep.
Strength 5.
3's to wound.
Okay, that is 4 wounds.
Yes, those wounds have made it through. Just checking our toughness is toughness 4. So that was how many?
4 minus 3.
I can't stop it. So D3.
43.
43 damage. 4, 6, 7. Yeah, we're going to die here as well. Let's roll a ton of 6s. Nope, Gut Stitcher's dead, so he can be removed from play as well. So there's been a bit of mopping up action taking place here. Another Ork character cleared away from the streets. It's helping to cut down the options that the Orks have, so it's not too bad. Turn's finished here, so we'll see what other points have come in now on turn 2 for the Deathwatch. Yeah, just another 3 points picked up for engaging all front, so continuing to push the tally along. Turn's finished. We're going to the sort of the middle stage of the game now. Turn 3. It's make or break now for both sides, so we'll go on to the third turn for the Orks, and they look set to pick up just 5 points for the home objective, and that's it. And again, the focus, it looks like it's going to be clearing and holding now. The Orks can move in, potentially, and try and claim and hold objectives here. So this is going to be close now. Turn 3 for the Orks coming up next. Alright, so Ork turn 3. Here it's a case of trying to go after these two flanking objectives again, holding them, trying to hold them through to the start of our next turn if we can. So disembark the tank busters again to make use of their abilities, and then push the truck around onto that objective. So that's actually on 7 wounds. Then, so move the boys through here first of all. Didn't advance, just gone 12 inches with that truck. Then this gun's moved across. Napoleon's moved off the objective and head in this direction. Restore both the wounds onto this one, so back up to full strength. And then this gun tucked in. So there's 2 guns now on that objective. Then around the other side of the table. So the Deathcopter's remained where it is, just going for the engage in all fronts. We've moved through with the Bonebreaker. Meganobs are heading off towards the Watchmaster, and the Weird Boys advanced and moved around here against the Lone Marine on the objective. So Ork firepower is going to be crucial here in this game to try and take on these heavier Space Marine targets. But we'll go on to Psychic Phase next for the Orks on turn 3. So with the Weird Boy, we'll go for Smite, and if that comes through, it should finish off. Well, we'll see if we can take out that Marine that's on the objective. So regular Smite goes off on a 9. D3 mortal wounds. It's 2 mortal wounds, and that Marine's gone. Okay, so that clears that objective. We'll then immediately go to Warpath, try and put it onto the Meganobs. And in a 7, and that's fouled, and we'll leave it at that. So Psychic Phase finished, but the main aim was to clear that Marine off the objective. That's been done. Shooting Phase now for the Orks on turn 3. So I've used my command point here for this turn. Extra stick bombs being played on these. There's 6 of them. Going to go into the flyer. 6 D3 shots. So that's not too bad at all. That's 12. 14 shots coming from those models. So there's 10 and 14. So Aaron's still in flight mode. 6 is for hits. And then it's all rerollable here against vehicles. Okay. We'll reroll these. Oh. 3. Those 3 generate 3 more shots. And they're rerollable. Triple 6 on the last roll. 3's to wound. It's average.
Strength 9.
Yeah. Strength 9. AP minus 3. So there is trouble now for the flyer. Double 6. So wow. Just as you need that roll. The damage is... Oh, it's damage 3. Yeah, so 6 wounds instead of 12. So damage taken, but crucially still alive. I think I have to keep going after the flyer here, so we'll maybe go for these boys first of all. I am in range 6, so we're going to throw a tank buster bomb, and then a shooter, and then 8 slugger shots as well. So tank buster bomb, 3 shots. There's a 6, got it. That pops an extra shot. You never know. It's 2 hits, 3s to wound. They've both wounded. So those 2 wounds have come through. Just going to hold it right there. It's not damage 3 for tank buster bombs. It's d6. So instead of 4d6 damage, it's 2d6. It's 8 damage instead of 6. So dropping down to 6. Yeah, tank buster bombs are d6 damage. So 2 wounds to deal with here at AP -2, not AP -3. You saved 1, and then it's d6 damage. Oh, unbelievable. Got it on a 6. Unbelievable. Explosion? No. Flyer dealt with here by grenades being thrown into the air. Yeah, it's a significant result because the flyer's gone, but also it frees up the mech guns to fire off in this direction. So, yeah, Aaron's just adding some secondary points picked up here. 3 points picked up for the Orks. Okay, so they do have some catching up to do. D6 shots now with the first mech gun. It's going to fire across here against the Land Raider. It's already wounded. 4 shots. 3 hits, very clean, tidy hits coming through, but no wounds. Strength 8, toughness 8. We'll go on to the second gun. Just 2 shots from that. And no hits and a mortal wound caused. That one drops down to 4. Really are hit and miss these guns. Last chance. 3. It's average. Just a couple of hits. There you go, all 3 have hit. And then 4s to wound. 2 wounds come through. AP -3. This could be it. 5s and 6s will save. No. Command reroll, surely. No. 2d6 damage. 9. Got it. And does it detonate?
Nope.
No, it doesn't detonate, but Land Raid all of a sudden's gone. Oh, deadly blow here on turn 3. So this was the flank that I thought the Orks would struggle with. We look set to collapse here, but Ork firepower's recovered itself. Good supporting firepower once again, as we've seen here from our Ork games, coming in here from the back lines. The Grot's really helping out. All of a sudden, it's just Artemis left on this flank. So Orks have now repulsed the Deathwatch attack and look set to claim this objective. Crazy the way this game is turning out here. We'll go to firepower's all resolved around here. There's a couple of big shooters to fire. We'll do their shots straight away. We'll go into the flyer. So 6s, that's that flyer across the other side. 6 pops 1 hit, so another shot misses, and 5s for a wound. The wound does come through, regular armor save. Fouled, so wound picked off. So we'll use the copter here. 6s, fouled. We'll do custom shooters from 2 models. So we'll do those into the flyer. Need 6s. There's 1, pops an extra attack, which misses, and 5s for a wound. A wound comes through, no minus. That one's saved. Nothing from him. They're finished. Just the bone breaker. So we'll put all of its firepower into the Dreadnought. So D6 shots here with the kill cannon. 6 shots, just as you need it. 5s for hits. 3 hits come through, pops an extra 2 attacks, which miss. 4s to wound. Yo. Okay. And then big shooters. So 9 shots, there's 3 of them. That's the hits. Pops an extra 2 attacks, which miss. And 5s to wound. We've got 1. Normal armor save. Passed. Alright, shooting phase, you reckon, is finished. Charges, yes, across here. So it's sort of been a mixed display. Firepower on this side. Close combat mostly on this side here, but a chance for the Orks to make some charges. Alright, so charges taking place. Not all going according to plan here. 6-inch charge rolled up. We declared against both. Actually would have made it, it's a fraction of an inch out here, so we've not made it against both targets. You have to reach both. All the targets that you declare against, they have to be reached in close combat, so the charge has not gone ahead. But we have surrounded the Watchmaster here with the Meganobs. They've managed to get their charge off here. So we're going to combat resolution, but just the Meganobs to fight. Let's see if we can bring down the Watchmaster. Okay, so no kind of bonuses here. We'll do the 2 power claws, fighting first of all. So 4s are hits. That 6 pops an extra attack for Goths, which misses. It'll be 2 wounds. 2 wounds come through, save -3. Aaron will take invuln saves.
4 up.
Oh no. And then Kilsaw Carl. 6 pops an extra attack, which hits. 2s to wound. They were wounded. Well done, Kyle. Oh, so your invuln saves 4+.
Yep.
Fantastic. Okay, that's a straight 12 damage. So 2 damage. Yeah. So Aaron can fight back. Watchmaster's held up well, passing him loads of invuln saves. 2s for hits.
All hit. Strength 5.
3s to wound.
Okay.
Tempted to go for the command reroll yet?
Yeah.
May as well.
Yep.
Yes.
5 wounds at -3.
-3. So 5 ups. Past 2. So you're looking for a D3 damage. 1. So he's still alive. Then the next one is going to kill him. And then D3 on the next one. 5 or 6. No. Alright. So we'll give that one over to him and remove that model from play. That's just giving you an escape route if you so wish. Okay, hold it right there. Honour Your Brothers being used again. A bit of a hero this game. The Watchmaster is going to fight again against the Meganops. 3s to wound. 3 make it through. This roll's quite important. Past 1. So D3 on the first one. Slain him, and then a 5 or 6 to get the wipeout. Oh! Got it. Gone. Right, Meganob's destroyed. Aaron can make a consolidation move, and now all of a sudden he's got a pretty potent character available to try and go after the objective, maybe.
Actually, that's the closest.
You can generally head in that direction, as long as you end up closer.
Yeah.
Great, okay. That'll help, and that'll help Aaron's move next turn. Alright, so a bit of a result here on this flank, going against the run of play here. The Watchmaster emerges victorious, stepping over the fallen bodies here of these huge clunking Meganobs. They've been slain. The Watchmaster is free to move. Okay, morale none. Turns finished. We'll get a total of points just to give you an idea of the score. Orks, I think, still trying to play catch up here. Looking really strong for them on this flank. This flank's open to both sides, but I think Aaron still has more points. We'll get a score. Yeah, with a turn in hand, bearing in mind, Aaron's set to pick up 5 points at least. Orks on 20 now. They have caught up. Aaron on 23, so the game's got very tight here at this stage. So, as you said, Deathwatch, I think, are out of the league here, but playing for pride and a chance, still a good chance of victory for both of these forces. Who will win? I don't think we're any closer to figuring out who's going to win than when we were at the start of the game. We'll go on to the third turn now. Turn 3 for the Deathwatch next. Alright, so turn 3 here for the Deathwatch. Flyers moved across, still in flight mode with him.
Yep.
Artemis has gone onto the objective. That's now contested. That's denied the Orks just 7 points. Across the other side, the weird boy in trouble. He needs to turn around here. The Watchmaster's moving up behind him. And then the Dreadnoughts push forwards. And so too has... Well, this is interesting. Yeah, the veteran squad's moved off of this home objective and is going to try and clear the Orks out of this area. Interesting choices. The higher priority is the middle objectives, yeah, because of the points they're worth. Yeah, okay, so well worth. Yes, so to do that, you've got to try and... Need to get rid of him. Gotcha. Okay, so movement's done. We'll go on to shooting phase next. Okay, here comes the stasis bomb. This is once per game weapon.
It hits, so D6 more wins.
6. You never, never guess. He's alive with 1 wound remaining. So, do I still get ramshackle?
Mortal wounds?
Don't know. I'll roll and see if I get a 6. I get 5 for us. It doesn't matter. So, down to 1 wound left. Fantastic result. Can even charge it in close combat and finish it off. Maybe. Yes, that's the plan. All right. So, more firepower to come. Here's Corvus Blackstar is available to shoot. And that's currently on no damage.
Yeah. We'll do the Guardian Spear.
Yes.
So 2 hits.
Yeah, it's rapid fire weapon.
2 wounds, I'm assuming. Strength 4, toughness 4? Oh no, sorry, that's wrong. 4 to wound.
Yeah, toughness 4.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, no wounds.
Right.
Alright, so we have pressed on with the shooting phase here. It's been resolved. Hurricane bolters from across here took out 2 of the tank busters. Then the 2 rockets fired down here almost destroyed this gun. It's down to 2 wounds left. And the twin assault cannon did destroy. Loads of wounds came through. Took out that gun. So just 2 guns left now for the Orks. Then across to the other side, combined firepower from the veteran squad and the Dreadnought has reduced the Bonebreaker down to 13 wounds left. It is. I have paid the points for a custom job on that vehicle. So it does boast a 3-up armor save and a 5+ invuln save. Didn't declare that at the we went through the units, but it's in the list, and Aaron was aware of that upgrade. So it's come in useful enough a few times so far in the game. Shooting phase is finished. Charges next for the Deathwatch on turn 3. Okay, charges have gone off. So Artemis has gone in here, and then the Watchmaster's gone in against the Weird Boy, and the Dreadnought's gone in against the Bonebreaker Battle Wagon. The Veteran Squad has not charged in. Aaron doesn't want them going too far up the table because he wants to be able to move on to his own home objective, the Deathwatch next turn. So charges finished. Orks can't interrupt play here, so Aaron has free reign to fight with all of his charging units before the Orks get a chance to strike back. So Artemis first of all. Just looking for 1 wound.
Attacks reroll 1s because of himself. All hit.
Here it comes. 5s.
5s.
Got 2.
2. -3.
I'm dead. And I almost explode, but no. So vehicle disappears. Aaron will hold the objective. He's just picked himself up another 2 points. Almost surely we're close enough to maxing out on that secondary. Yeah, 14 out of 15 points achieved here. It's been a real source of points here. So that's him down. I take it he's not going to move. He's going to hold the objective. Look at Aaron's 2 characters in the game. Both of them fighting for these flank objectives.
So we'll do Watchmaster into the Weird Boy next then.
Yep.
Reroll 1 because of himself. All hit. Strength 5.
3s to wound.
All wounded. -3.
I can't stop it.
D3 damage.
He rolls it anyway. Great, he's about 10 wounds. More than 10 wounds. Weird Boy's gone. So once again, for the Orks, happened a few times. Command is going to be handed over to Napoleon Git Smasher. Not that the Weird Boy was ever in charge. So Napoleon now takes command here. Other Ork characters. Well, he is the only Ork character left on the table. Good results here for the Deathwatch. Is it enough, though, is the question. Orks still have some fight left in them. I think maybe. We'll see if this Bonebreaker can survive. This is a very important fight about to take place here. The Dreadnought.
Okay. 2s.
They've all hit.
No.
No kind of rerolls available.
Strength 12.
3s. Yo.
I'll use a C.
It's going to come on reroll. Ah, no. Okay, so yes, Fortress 5+ invuln save does count in close combat, so this is pretty important. Oh no! I've got there's nothing I can do about it. I've got no command rerolls. 3d6 damage. There's every chance Aaron can blow this.
No, it's just flat 3, so 1 to 4 wounds left.
Okay, we're still alive. Okay, with 3 damage is a good thing. Well, just go on then, roll it. See what you would have got. 3d6.
He's dead.
Okay, interesting. Okay, sometimes the standard reliable amount of damage is a good thing. Other times, sometimes the chance to max out with something higher is very useful. Okay, interesting. So we'll fight back with the Bonebreaker. Yeah, so the Bonebreaker with the Death Roller is d6 attacks instead of 6. So 4 attacks. We do not get d6 extra attacks because we didn't charge. We do get +3 to the hit roll, so 2s. That's 6 pops an extra attack, which hits. Strength 6 +1 though for the Death Roller is strength 7, so 4s for wounds. Ooh, okay, this could be enough. So it's wounded. It's AP -2. 5 ups. I can see 1 5. Okay, 2 damage a time.
Yep, he's got.
Oh, Venerable Dreadnought has a 6 up, feel no pain.
Okay, so
4 dice needing 6 is a double 6 at least required. Oh, it's almost no. 3 damage caused, 3 wounds remaining.
Nope.
No explosions at all this game. Dreadnought's gone all of a sudden. So leave the Bonebreaker where it is. It's empty, it's heavily damaged, but it's still very much alive and counts as contesting at least on that objective. Unless your whole force's objective secured, is it? Or? No, don't think so. Okay. Alright, so turn's finished here. This game's still not concluded. We'll get points being brought in. Now, there's none for this secondary here because Aaron didn't start the turn on top of the objective. Primary has already been calculated. Destroyed this. That's already been covered. Destroyed that gun. 2 points for that. It's now maxed out. Okay, yeah, so we'll get a score here at this point. Right, end of turn 3. 31 points now to the Deathwatch and 20 points to the Orks. So there is still catching up to do. And we're now headed on to turn 4. Time's running out now, so we're heading on to the later stage of the game. Usually you see a result at the moment. Sort of turn 3 is seeing results here, but this is not concluded yet. Ork turn 4 next. Okay, so movement here for the Orks on turn 4. 5 points picked up for primaries holding the home objective. And then movement taking place. We've pulled this gun in. Napoleon's moved across, just trying to consolidate on this objective. He's restored 3 wounds onto this gun, so it's back up to 5. Tankbuster's moved across, but hope to fire in that direction. This truck with Ork boys inside just to really try and secure this objective. And the Bonebreaker, Grot-Riggers failed to restore a wound, and it's positioned itself between both of these units. And the Deathcopter have kept it where it is, just to assist with engage on all fronts. That is movement complete. We'll go on to the shooting phase for the Orks next. Okay, shooting phase has been resolved here. As you can see, the Corvus Black Star has gone. Bit of a correction. I said that was fresh and on 4 wounds. It's actually on 6 wounds remaining. Tankbuster bomb, sluggers, and a shooter firing across here did 1 damage. Tankbusters fired across here and actually managed to bring the flyer down. 2 successful wounds getting through. That was 6 damage in total. No explosion taking place. We then fired this gun across in this direction here and took out Watchmaster Artemis. Took 16 wounds here, so good shooting from that gun. Then the next gun, no targets around here at all, so he then directed his firepower against the Watchmaster. 1 wound got through. Aaron successfully passed an invuln save. We then offloaded all the weaponry from the Bonebreaker into the veterans, no damage. And then the Copter could see through to the Watchmaster, but failed to do any damage against him. No hits coming through. Shooting's done. Orks have cleared this flank now, so trouble for the Deathwatch, but they're still ahead. This game's still running tight here. We're going to charges. The Bonebreaker may well charge here for the last time. Alright, it's the only charge is the Bonebreaker. It's gone in against the Watchmaster. So can we clear this objective is the question. So I'm on a D6. I'm on 2d6 attacks.
2d6, yeah.
Yeah, D6 for the ram, D6 for the profile. It's 8. Okay. 2s for hits. They've all... Nope. 7 have hit. And then it pops 2 extra attacks because it's Goths. So he's going to ask some questions here of the Watchmaster. 2s to wound. Eesh. 5 make it through, -2, so 5 4-ups. Ah, very good. Brilliant, brilliant. Very well done. 2 damage, yeah, it's 2 more wounds taken. Watchmaster is still alive here. Turn is finished until, well, won't be finished yet until Aaron makes his attacks.
Reroll that for himself.
If he rolls well here, you could destroy this thing. He has rolled well.
3, -3.
5.1. What's the damage on that before you roll?
3.
I've got to come on reroll this one. Oh no, 2d3. No! Come on, reroll that one.
Yep. It's a 4. Got it.
Well done. Well done. Do we explode? No explosions at all in this game until now. No, it's a 2. All right, so another vehicle destroyed. That one's worth 3 points, but Aaron's already maxed out on that secondary anyway, so goodbye to the Bone Breaker. It did well. The Watchmaster holds the objective. How many wounds has he taken?
4, he's 2 left.
Oh, he's barely alive here. He's been run over, battered, clobbed, taken all sorts of damage here from the Orks. He's done very well. He's killed a unit of Mega Nobs, and he single-handedly brought down the damaged Bonebreaker Battle Wagon as well, to claim this objective. And it's worth...
2 points for me.
It's worth 2 points for you. It would have been more, but we've claimed this one, so that balances out the number of objectives being held. Very, very close battle. Turn is finished, no morale, so we'll add up the points here and get a fresh tally. 28 points to 31. Aaron's still ahead by a fraction here with a turn in hand. It's still looking like we could see a victory here for the Deathwatch. This is going to be close. All right, so we'll go on to turn 4 now for the Deathwatch. Just 2 units for them left on the board. Right, so movement complete here for the Deathwatch. It's not much they could do really. Watchmaster's camping out on the objective, and across here Aaron's had to move back to make sure he holds this one. Otherwise Orks potentially, holding 2 objectives, if Aaron only holds 1, Orks potentially could pick up 15 on their final turns. Aaron's trying to prevent those points as much as possible from coming through. Movement's done. A little bit of shooting, and there'll be no charges, so not too much to do here on this turn for the Deathwatch. Yeah, shooting was brief, but quite effective, actually. Watchmaster took out the copter, you could see him, and brought him down. So that target's been destroyed. So across here, just the line of sight, the terrain blocking line of sight here, but one model could see through. We made a save, though. That was a Stormbolter wound. Failed to make it through against that truck. So the turn's finished.
Yep.
Okay, so... Aaron's picked up his points for primaries, also for the secondary for this mission. Extra 2 points been picked up in the middle as well. So that's pushed him forwards another
38 now.
38 points to 28. I need 10 points. Okay. We'll go now on to turn 5. It's quite rare we get to turn 5 for our 9th edition games, but turn 5 coming up next for the Orks. Alright, so turn 5 here for the Orks, just a case of tightening up on this objective, should be able to hold it. I've moved the tank busters through to let off some shots in that direction. The guns, bit of manoeuvring from them, wound restored, and that's it. That's all that's left now for the Orks, and Aaron's forces just the Watchmaster and then the veteran squad. I don't think we're going to get the wipeout here against the Deathwatch, but we'll do the best we can. We'll go on to shooting phase for the Orks next. God, yeah, all right. Firepower's resolved. 18 wounds caused from one round of firepower from this gun here against the Watchmaster. Even a Liam Russ couldn't withstand that kind of damage, so blasted him to pieces. Firepower across here, no damage at all. It's the -1 to hit, actually firing through the AdMech terrain there, protecting that squad. So turn's finished. All we'll do now is we don't need to go on to Aaron's turn. We'll add in the points that he would have got, which just 5 points for holding the home objective. That's a wise move to go back because it's those 5 points that have won Aaron the game. Final score, 40 points to the Orks. A nice lot of points being picked up on their turn. They got 10 points for objectives, 2 points holding this objective here. And what else do we get points for this turn? That was it.
That was it, yeah.
Vital ground and there. That got us 12 points. That put us in a good position. Put us ahead, actually. But then Aaron, at the start of his turn 5, picks up 5 points for holding home objective. And that puts him on to 43. So 40 points to the Orks, 43 to the Deathwatch. And a victory for the Imperium and the first win of the season here for the Deathwatch. So a great result. Pride restored here. They've taken on the Orks and beaten the Orks, doing well, actually. A force that's actually gone through in the league. So it's demonstrated the Deathwatch do have the capability of contending with the better armies on the channel. So congratulations to Aaron. Well played and a well-deserved win. So to translate those points over, just to match him with the rest of the league, so a lot of our games are 8th edition and it was a lower point score compared to 9th. So divide the score by 3. So 43 points is 14 points to the Deathwatch, and then 40 points is 13 points, rounding down for the Orks. So 14 points to 13, the final score. A very, very close game indeed. Could have gone either way. Orks looked like they're in trouble for a good number of turns. They did well to recover, but it wasn't quite enough in the end, and Deathwatch, just about 1 unit remaining, can claim victory. So that's the result here. It's just playing for pride, this one. Deathwatch, they'll not make it through here to the knockout stage. You can check out the StrikersScorpion82plus.tv channel or website. Then on there is a tab that says League, and you can get all the results, all of our games. That's all of the battles on YouTube, and then over on the Plus channel as well that make up our Season 8 battle reports. You can see all of the results, where each of the armies are on the table. I think it's the top 8 that are going to go through, so you can see which armies will most likely go through to the knockout stage of the season. And we're very, very close now to finishing off all 3 games for all of the factions. And so then what will happen is hopefully we'll go on to a random draw, as much as random as we can make it, and it'll be a sudden death stage here to see which armies make it through ultimately to the grand final of our Season 8 battle reports. So, game's finished. Units of the game for both sides. Well, think about this one. A lot of units have performed quite well in this game. We'll think about which ones have done the best. Yeah, there's a number of contenders. Aaron immediately said he's going to go to the Watchmaster. He took out loads of stuff. He really was good. And it really did help you on to victory, actually. Clearing out Ork units, holding objectives, picking up points, granting rerolls. And he's not too expensive in points.
I think he's 130.
Yeah, no, good value for what he did in the game. For the Orks, Tank Busters have been handicapped a little bit by the rules correction with them. The Bonebreaker worked hard, did well, caused a lot of damage. I just got to give it to the little gits. They deserve it, and they'll be so happy to be given medals again here in this game. But I'm going to give it to the mech guns here for their support. Their firepower support was excellent in this game. The damage output was fantastic and quite survivable. They sit at the back. They have Napoleon watching over them, doing repairs and directing their firepower, and they gave a great contribution to this Ork force. That's units of the game for both sides. Keep a look out for more battle reports here on YouTube and over on the Plus channel as well. Thanks for watching, and tune in next time.